Shalom. Let's start out by giving all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to the whole fillet. This pushing is truth across four corners of two Sarah Charity. Alright, it's the brother. I'm a one about from the Birmingham Camp, Alabama GMS. And we'll get to the sentence going to just about, how this place, the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, the Edomites, the red people. How their nation is divided, man. America is divided, Babylon the Great, which is in the scriptures, which America is Babylon the Great in the scriptures of the Bible, or the Holy Bible, King James. This place, the Edomites, so-called white people, the red people, the red nation, they kingdom, they are divided. The house is divided, U.S. and the UN, European Union, all that, Russia, Russia, the European Union, the UN, all them, they all Edomites. They in the Bible, the biblical nationality is the Edomites, man. The so-called white people, red people, man. They might go by these other names, Russia, German, whatever, but they divided, man. They all are the nation of the Edomites, man, or Edom, Esau, Edom, Edomites. In the Bible, that's their biblical nationality, who they really are, And you can see what's going on with the Trump situation, and you got the Democrats and the Republicans. They divided, and so forth. Like I said, UN and the European Union. They getting tired of America bullshit. So this place of the so-called white man Esau, Edom, Edomite's kingdom is falling, man. You can see it right now with the their house being divided. They're going against each other. So I'm getting to it. This it's Mark 3 and 23, and he called them unto him and said unto them in parables, how can Satan cast out Satan? So this Yahushua, telling the disciples, asking the disciples a question, saying, how can Satan cast out Satan? Verse 24, Mark 3 and 24, and if a kingdom be divided against itself, the kingdom cannot stand. So that's what's going on, man. The so-called white man Esau, Edom's kingdom is divided against itself. And as you see like I say right now with the Trump situation and so forth, like I say UN and the European Union and so forth, they getting tired of America, America's ways, they not agreeing with each other, on certain situations. So, if you don't have if you're not in one accord, if a kingdom of people, if your kingdom of the people, which so-called white man Esau, Edomites are in rulership right now. The red people. That's why the world, is like it is right now, because they the ones, had the power and they make the laws and so forth, but they divided, they not in one accord, so their nation is falling, man, so it just leads to what, a destruction of a kingdom, man, and the Lord Yahweh Shai and these prophecies, it's coming to pass. Right before our eyes, the men of the Lord, starting with the men of Great Millstone, the men that's teaching the truth through the Spirit power, Yahweh Shai, that understand that we seen these things happen, man. And it's not gonna be long for, like I said, the Lord Yahweh Shai, wipe this place out, take it out. Because right now, you can just see, Edomites, so-called white people, red people, they just divided. And that could lead to, like I say, a nation that's falling, which is they is falling now, But physically, it's gonna fall. But physically, America and the so-called white man Esau, Edomite is gonna fall physically soon, though. But right now, spiritually, if you're spiritual, you understand that this place is already falling and divided. The house is divided. But reading on Mark 3 and 25, and if a house be divided against itself, the house cannot stand. So it's not gonna stand, man. If, like I say, you're not in one accord, you're not, if you're not in one accord, with like I said, with your policies, where it may be, with laws or legislations, whatever it may be, whatever you're not in agreement with, it's gonna fall. If you're not in harmony, if a kingdom of people is not in harmony with or make or in agreement with a certain situation, where it may be, or come to a can't come to a real understanding to try to solve a problem. If we have one people saying no, we're not with it, and other people say you got to get with this situation so you can make it better. But if the other people saying no, then it's not in one accord. It's gonna fall. And that's what's happening. So-called white people, Esau, Edomites, are divided against one another, man. And we in those times, seeing it now. But we know in Mark 3:26, and if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but have an end. So yeah, we are at an end, man. Of the so-called white man's kingdom, man. Satan, Satan. You go to the word Satan means adversary. So these so-called white people, Esau, Edomites, are adversaries, or adverse to the ways of the Lord Yahweh Shai, to the ways of the Lord, laws and statutes and commandments. They go against what thus said the Lord. They do their own thing in wickedness, but it is at an end because they wicked ways or whatever they do, it has no weight. They moral ways of they laws and understanding and moral ways are not good. And you can see it. The people are getting frustrated with this place in America. Other countries are getting frustrated with this place in America, man. Because it's ruled in wickedness and not righteousness. Because they are the wicked. The so-called white people, Esau, Edomites, are the wicked, man. And that's why this place, in their kingdom, that's why the earth and their kingdom is so messed up. Because, like I said, the wicked isn't ruled, man. Because they don't rule in righteousness. They rule in wickedness, and you see why there's so much just out of order chaos that's going on right now in the world, man. Because you seen, like I say, you see in the fall. If you're paying attention, what's going on. Most of the so-called Negro Latino natives don't know what's going on around them. They don't know that this place is crumbling, man. It's going down, man. It's physically, it's gonna go down when the Lord Yahweh returns, but as of right now, as you can see, it's just going down. It's let's say this place is finished. America and so-called white man Esau Edom kingdom is finished. But like I say, it has an end. Like I said, I'm back in Mark 3:26. But it have an end, so he cannot stand but have an end. So we at the end of the so-called white man rulership. We at the end of the so-called Edomites, the red people, rulership, man. And the next rulers to rule earth are the Negro Latino natives, man. The so-called Negro Latino native Indians. Or the Israelites, man. We're gonna be the next rulers to rule the earth. But I'm gonna get that in Second Ezra's. This is Second Ezra's. Second Ezra chapter 6, and start at 7. Second Ezra chapter 6 verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the part and sunder of times? And what shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? Verse 8, he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, and symbolic to, like I say, Jacob holding hand. Esau came out first, but Jacob held the heel of Esau, which symbolic to Jacob pulling down. It's gonna be pulling down of the so-called white man rulership, which we at the end. Yahweh Shai, he's the he's the head, and then like I said, the House of David and the 144,000, the elect of so-called Negro Latino natives, it's gonna bring this place down, man. Gonna take the so-called white man Esau, Edomites power, Edomites out of power, man. Take the so-called white man Esau, Edomites out of power, the Red Nation, So like I said, starting with the Lord Yahweh Shai. But reading on, it's 2 Ezra chapter 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. So yeah, Esau, this is the end of the world. It's just the end of the world. It's not talking about the whole world is gonna be destroyed. The end of the world is just the end of a rulership. An end of an age, man. So we're at the end of the so-called white man's run. In the beginning of a new rulership to come to start in righteousness is gonna be the so-called Negro Latino natives, man, which are the Israelites, and they are the Lord's people. But starting with the elect, the House of David, Yahweh Shai, it's gonna be the starting off, the starting off of the kingdom of the Israelites, man, under so-called Negro Latino natives. So I just want to go into that, I ain't want to make this too long. I just want to go into how America, this place is, the so-called white man Esau, Edomite's kingdom is divided, and it's not gonna be too long for it just completely goes under, and it won't be long for the Lord, and won't be long, in the future when the Lord Yahweh Shai returns and to destroy the so-called white man Esau, Edomite's kingdom, displace America in different parts, of the earth, what Edomite said, but America, Babylon the Great is the main target. But with that, I ain't gonna make it too long. So again, like all praise and honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash, to the apostles, elders, to the Sisakian brothers, to the few Akawaf sisters that do listen. Keep the faith in Yahweh Shai, keep fighting with that. Say Shalom.